Yeah.
Is everything in place? I said, is everything in place?
You were supposed to go all in.
I know, but I felt like doing the same old, same old.
You like being one and done, don't you? You like watching failure.
Don't be ridiculous.
We're going to break the hearts of fans. Do you understand that? We are going to fail like past seasons.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Are you sure this line is clean?
Yeah, of course, I'm sure.
I better go do this mock draft.
Round 1.
Jackson Powers Johnson, the center from Oregon. Official combine results 6'3", 328 pounds, and this year's Remington Award winner. Okay, this is the same award that Tyler Biadasz won, so it recognizes the best center in the NCAA. So Jackson Powers Johnson, JPJ, in this bitch, is the pick according to Google AI, the Gemini. All right, let's go to the next pick.
Round 2.
Jaylen Placker, the wide receiver out of Washington. His official combine numbers 6'1", 203. All right, his main attribute, his main strength are his hands, receptions. Right, but still needs to get some work in the lab to refine his craft. But in the second round, this could be somebody the Cowboys take a look at. He's got good size, got good speed, and he can get the job done here. Cowboys do need wide receivers. Wide receiver room for the Cowboys is weak, despite what other dumb motherfuckers are saying. They need to inject some more playmakers into the wide receiver room. All right. So Jaylen Placker was the pick according to Google Gemini AI. Let's go to the next pick.
Round 3.
Okay, another receiver going back-to-back, double dipping with Dantes Walker, wide receiver out of North Carolina. The official combine results 6'1", 193. All right, so a little bit lighter of a receiver. Obviously, you can tell he's got a little bit of a slender build. His main attribute, however, a 4.36 speed receiver. All right, so Dantes Walker, he's a transfer guy, right? So you need to see a little bit more from him. I think he has a high ceiling, though. Was able to contribute there, North Carolina there, with Drake May, obviously. So it was a big weapon there. He's a guy that can get down the field. Would like to see better routes out of him. So, here in the third round, another speed weapon, somebody that can stretch the field for the Cowboys, a young up-and-comer for Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy is a wide receiver whisperer. I've said that for a while here. They need to give him more wide receivers. I like that, out the gate they gave him CeeDee Lamb. But outside of that, they've been giving him a bunch of little crappy little other nuggets. They got. I think I like what I'm seeing here from the Google AI Gemini draft here in round 3 with another wide receiver. Okay, let's go to the next pick.
Round 4.
In the 4th round, Google AI Gemini went with Jeremiah Trotter Jr., linebacker out of Clemson. The official combine results 6 foot 228. Right, this is probably my best pick that the AI spit out in this AI mock draft. Okay, all right. High IQ, that's his main attribute. He's all over the place, all over the field. Will he be here in the 4th? He's being mocked anywhere from. I've seen him being mocked anywhere from the 2nd to the 5th round. It's really hard to pinpoint where exactly Jeremiah Trotter Jr. is going to go. All right. For me, I have him more in the early rounds, 4th round, I think is kind of pushing it. But you never know. I've seen weirder things before, so I like him. I think he's kind of in the same kind of tackling kind of machine like a Trayvon Wallace, who I like, out of Kentucky. It's similar to like a Nick Bolton, if you like that. And I do. I like those type of linebackers, and I think that's what the Cowboys need. I think they need just a stout presence there, a stocky kind of dude who who can get the job done, who has a high IQ, and Mike Zimmer likes smart players. So Jeremiah Trotter, is Zimmer pounds that table hard enough, loud enough, he could add him into the mix here, and he'll take one of those starter spots, right? And this is a trade, that the AI machine did. We don't have a 4th round pick, so the Google AI Gemini, acquired this pick here for the Cowboys draft. So 4th round pick here for the Cowboys. Let's go check out the next pick.
Round 5.
All right, this is probably my second favorite pick from the Google AI draft. Okay, so in the 5th round, Blake Corum, the running back from Michigan, 5'8", 205. All right, so a little bit smaller of a running back. He's a smaller guy, but a workhorse. This is a guy that you can count on for, for 3 downs. He's a 3-down back. He's got pretty good blitz pickup. It could be better, but he does have that in his pocket, so it's not like it's complete garbage. He can pick up the blitz. All right, he'll get in there and do the dirty work. This guy's physical. All right, he's a physical running back. He's got some wiggle to him, so he's able to get through, the trash, that can be built up on some of these, goal line stances, and even on 4th and short, he's able to get the job done. So good numbers there at Michigan. He had an ACL injury, but came back and had a pretty good season as well. MVP of the bowl game there. So he didn't lose a step there. So this is somebody that you could consider here for the Cowboys. Here in the 5th round, if he's still there, I think this is a good pick by the Google AI motherfucker. Okay, let's go to the next pick.
Round 6.
Round 6, the Google AI went with Nelson Caesar, defensive end out of Houston, University of Houston. Official combine number 6'3", 254 pounds. Over his 3-year career there at Houston, 27 sacks. And a lot of those came last season where he really took that next leap. So the star's definitely on the rise here for Nelson Caesar. Might be somebody that you want to draft here, take a chance on, take him here at the end of the draft on day 3, throw him into the mix, give you some production, put him in there with Greg Ellis, coaching him up with Mike Zimmer. You might be able to hit on a late round gem here like Nelson Caesar, right? Let's go to the next pick.
Round 7.
Okay, and with the last pick, the Google AI went with offensive tackle Andrew Coker out of TCU, 6'7", 315 pounds. Cowboys like to look at TCU guys during their pro days. They rarely seem to draft any of these guys, though. But every now and then they do take a flyer for an undrafted guy or a late round type of dude. So this would fit right up their alley. I think this is what the AI, was able to grasp as far as like the types of players the Cowboys look at the end of the round. Undrafted types of guys. TCU, Dallas Day, he's definitely going to be there. Andrew Coker, his main attribute, plays with power, but very raw. This is a guy that you would have to develop. This is a guy that you would probably, end up cutting and bringing back to the practice squad. That's what a lot of these late round guys kind of are. All of them are going to make the cut. A lot of times they don't, and then a lot of times we panic that they're not going to make it back to the practice squad, but they end up doing that. So Andrew Coker, why not? I think you got to move on. You got to continue to churn your depth. I think Josh Ball has hit his ceiling a long time ago. Low ceiling. I think he was what he was coming out the draft. That wasn't a good pick. Well, Let's Go can't stay healthy. Keeps getting hurt. So, somewhere in this draft, the Cowboys might even have to double dip in this draft on old linemen, if they want to be smart about this. But, Andrew Coker here at the end from the Google AI machine, not bad at all. All right. All right, guys. So let me know what you thought about Google's work here. All right. This was Google AI, the Gemini AI machine, doing all the work here, all the heavy lifting. All right. I went ahead and kind of explained my opinion here, my thoughts on the draft picks here. You know, back-to-back wide receivers, I thought that was interesting, but, you know, we do need receivers. That wide receiver room is not good, but despite of all the bullshit, it's not good. Right? So I wouldn't be surprised if they did that early. You know, that's interesting. This is an interesting mock draft by the AI machine, so I like that. I like that they went with the center. Oh, Hoffman and this and that. I'm not sold on Hoffman myself, man. I just keep him as a good backup. You know what I mean? You still need good backups. So let Hoffman be your swing center, swing guard, whatever the fuck. But if you can get a better center, go for it, man. If Johnson Powers, whatever the fuck his name's confusing, JPJ, if he's available, you take that guy. You take that beast, man. I'll even take Zach Frazier. You know, there's a lot of centers in here that I would take over Hoffman, man. So we'll see what they do there. I like the Trotter pick. I like the Blake Corum pick. I like throwing, you know, the late round darts at a defensive end out there with Nelson Caesar, and I like throwing the last dart there at an offensive tackle behemoth in Andrew Coker. So let me know what you guys thought about the AI. How did the computer do? Let me know in the comments. Also, if you're brave enough or have the balls enough, post your 7-round mock draft in the comments. Right? That's all we have today, guys. See you for the next one. Peace out, motherfuckers.